The 4 steps to making sure any ad you use on social media works really well. My name is Alicia Crook. I'm a business coach for massage therapist, and I want to share with you something that we wrote in our book called Fully Booked Without Burnout around the 4 things that you must put into every ad if you want to make them successful. And that is, you need really good offer, a really good image, really good text, and really good targeting. So let's talk about the offer. The offer is what it is that you're offering. It could be massage, it could be naturopathy, it could be acupuncture, it might be a new modality that you're offering. It might even be saying, hey, I've got some free spots available or some availability and this is the times. So whatever your offer is, making that really, really clear. The next thing is then having the right text and getting the text written in a way that makes sense, where you're looking at, well, why is this information important to the person reading it? What is it that you're talking about? How do you actually do that thing? And maybe a bit of a what if question as well. Getting really clear and making sure that messaging is really succinct. The next thing is the image. You need to make sure that the image either cuts through, as in it's a little bit silly and crazy, or it really is a reflection of your brand or what it is that you're offering and not too bitsy. Sometimes we can get really super creative and we put lots of things on our image, but it actually makes people just scroll because it's too busy. So we want to make sure we've got white space and have some cleanliness, some clean space in your images so that people are more likely to click on them. And the last thing is targeting, making sure that you're not targeting the whole world, particularly if you're using social media for advertising. You might want to think about, just people within 5 to 10 kilometers of your clinic or in your particular postcode. You might want to change the ages to something like 28 or 30 up to say 55 or something like that. So bearing in mind that even if you're oldies are your target market and that's who you treat predominantly and you find they're not on social media, what you may find is that the people who help them make their great decisions often are on social media. So the 4 things is to make sure you've got a really good offer, you've got a really good image that isn't too busy, that the text makes sense and helps people understand why they click your thing, and then to have really good targeting so that the messaging that you've got really cuts through. Most of the time when people are on social media, they might be watching Netflix and they're scrolling through and they're looking for photos of their kids or photos of themselves or photos of other people's kids, and they're kind of looking at all the stuff with some funny memes and hilarious videos, and your ad needs to be able to cut through all of that in order to be able to connect with them and get them to make a decision, take them off Facebook or off Instagram and actually go to your website to make a booking. So bearing in mind that it's very doable, very possible. Heaps of therapists use these strategies all the time. And really these are the 4 things that every ad needs in order to make it really successful.